Hello friends. So in this video I would like to discuss what will be the influence of the recent full moon in Scorpio for every separate zodiac sign. So for the sign of Aries, the full moon happened in your 8th house, which is the house of joint finances overall. The full moon always means some culmination, revealing something. This time, because it was in Scorpio, it can bring quite strong emotional upheavals, feelings, some psychological tension, some emotional reactions concerning exactly your joint finances, perhaps with your partner, or the money you get not from your work, which could be loans and credits from the bank, some state supports, inheritances, alimony, and finances you get from your investments. So this area will be illuminated. You might get in these 2 weeks following the full moon some new information about this topic. Remember that we mentioned that Uranus will be shaking up the peace of our internal peace, let's say, and demanding some changes and freedom, independence and liberation. And he is opposing the full moon, right? So you might feel quite unstable regarding your finances or generally your incomes, right? You might feel that you need to change something in your work or in the money you receive or your possessions, or perhaps in the area of your values and self-esteem. But I would say it's a bit early to change something radically in your financial area, because we have the opposition of Saturn, and Saturn is in your 11th house, in the house of friends, groups, social activity, your public role. So you might need to finish some business first there, attend some duties and responsibilities towards your friends or your colleagues or your like-minded people with whom you attend some social groups, right? And also 11th house is the house of goals and wishes and dreams. So perhaps Saturn wants you to slow down and think properly, or even restructure if there is need to change some of your goals and aspirations. And only then you will see some breakthrough in the area of your finances. Now, the ruler of the full moon, Mars is in Cancer currently, so it's your 4th house. That means that it would be best if you feel somehow overwhelmed and over emotional, or you have a lot of energy inside you needing to express itself. You can do it successfully in your home environment. You can take care or have some nice fun activities with your family members, take care of your parents, for example, or take care of your property or the place where you're living. Right now it's a great time to use this emotions and energy of the full moon for activities at home. For Taurus, the full moon in Scorpio illuminated your 7th house of relationships. So you are experiencing currently some culminations or revelations or some strong emotions regarding your one-to-one partnerships with your loved one, with your spouse, or with your business partners, or even clients, or all people with whom you have signed some contract. Of course, opposite to this is your own sign, 1st house, Taurus. Currently there is Uranus, who wants you to do some big changes in your life, change of your appearance, of your image, of how you see yourself, how you present yourself to people, how you build your relationships. But I would say it's still a bit too early to jump suddenly to some very radical changes, even though maybe lately your behavior is a little bit shocking perhaps for people around you. Nevertheless, this desire to be free and independent is a bit blocked by Saturn in your 10th house. So I believe you have some serious duties and responsibilities at work, in your career, regarding your social status, your life mission, or simply your public image. Perhaps you need to keep some cool and rational and serious and responsible image at the public. So for now, it's good to listen to Saturn. Meanwhile, if you feel some emotional or psychological tension due to the recently happened full moon, you can successfully direct it towards your 3rd house. That would mean some studies. Perhaps you would attend some course to learn some new cool craft or skill, or you can really talk and communicate and write a lot in social medias. You can use this energy to enhance your communication with your siblings, with your cousins, with your neighbors, and your closer environment overall. You might wanna these 2 weeks travel around, by car, for instance, check your city or the region where you live, or the country, do some short trips and study, write and talk to people. This will be very helpful for you as an outlet to the energies of the Scorpio full moon. Now, for Gemini. For Gemini, the full moon in Scorpio illuminated your 6th house of work, of responsibilities at work and at home. This is the house of your pets, and also, most importantly, I believe, of your health. So perhaps you got to know some important information which before was unclear or hidden. Something made you very concerned or emotional. There were some revelations or intense feeling regarding these topics. Opposite the full moon in the sign of Taurus is activated Uranus, so that's your 12th house, which generally the 12th house is about getting away from the society, being alone, relax, meditate, connect to your soul, to your subconscious, to your spirituality. And Uranus there is probably sending you some strange and sharp, surprising, shocking insights. Yeah, he doesn't let you just rest. He wants you perhaps to do some intense work with some guru, some teacher, or go to some weird place abroad, perhaps to some ashram, yeah, or some yoga studio, and experience there some deep transformation in order to be liberated from something that you felt that is keeping you stuck, because 12th house is also the house of getting rid of things, liberation, and ending things. But I would advise you yet not to rush to radically cut ties or burn bridges. Instead, because Saturn in your 9th house is requiring some more time, more thoughts, more serious attitude and structuring of your plans, especially regarding studies, higher education, teaching, publishing work, traveling, or legal matters. So perhaps you have some responsibilities and duties to do about what I just mentioned, and first you have to finish these tasks. Meanwhile, you can absolutely direct your great intensity and emotions that probably you felt on Monday and you will be feeling for the next 2 weeks from the full moon, into your finances, into making money, into improving your financial situation. That would be very helpful and beneficial for you.